Here, Mortgage Coach Stacy. I wanted to talk to you today about something that's come up a little bit more often than you think: buying a home with someone you're not married to. Maybe you're in a long-term relationship, engaged but not married yet, or even buying with a friend or family member. I see that all the time, and it's totally normal today in the market. But depending on the loan program you use, VA, FHA, or conventional, your qualifications and what you can do can be a little bit different. So let's start with VA loans. With a VA loan, the only borrower that is allowed to be on, the only co-borrower, is your spouse. If you're not married, your partner typically can't be on the loan with you. And that doesn't mean they don't have rights to the house, but you can add them to the deed after closing so they can share ownership, even though they weren't on the loan. But if you need both incomes to qualify, you'd either have to buy jointly with another eligible veteran or explore a totally different loan program altogether. Now, FHA loans, FHA is more flexible than VA. You can buy with a non-spouse like a partner or friend or even a family member. Everyone on the loan, though, needs to meet FHA credit and income requirements, and all co-borrowers will share responsibility for the payment. So one thing to keep in mind, if one borrower has a weaker credit score, FHA uses the lowest middle credit score to determine the loan terms. So consider that. FHA also requires all occupants to live in the home that are on the loan and use it as a primary residence. So this is not used for investment arrangements. Please note that. So conventional loans, that is the most flexible option for buying with a non-spouse. You can have co-borrowers who are not related, and they don't even have to always live in the home. That's a big difference compared to FHA. But just like FHA, the lowest middle score for credit score among the borrowers is used to qualify. So consider that. And then down payment requirements can change depending on the relationship and whether everyone will live at the home. So sometimes more down payment is needed if it's considered a non-occupant co-borrower. Here's a couple other things to consider if you're buying with a non-spouse. If one person is on the loan, that person is legally responsible for the mortgage, whoever's on the loan. So no matter what the relationship looks like. So if both people are on the loan, it's not just about qualifying. You're also tying your credit, your finances, your obligations together. So that's something to talk about very honestly with your partner or whoever it is before you sign papers. So the positive side, though, is buying a home together, married or not, can be a great way to build equity, create stability, and work towards your shared goals. So the bottom line is VA loans are the strictest, only allowing a spouse and a co-borrower. FHA and conventional are more flexible if you want to buy with a partner, friend, or family member, but the rules and regulations, responsibilities vary. The key is knowing which program fits your situation and having those conversations up front. If you're thinking about buying a home with a non-spouse, reach out. I'd love to walk you through the details, compare your options, and help you figure out what's best for your situation. I've got to tell you, I have a newsletter you can sign up for. It comes out every week for home buyers on Mondays. Keeps you updated with the interest rates, different changes, home buying education topics like this one that you just might want to know. And if you're looking for a house in 2025, 2026, you just need to be aware and be on top of things. Sign up for my newsletter. It's right in my Linktree link. You'll see it right at the top. It'll say sign up. And I look forward to connecting with you here. Share this video, like this video, comment on this video if you found it helpful. Other than that, have a great week.